is Dutch style is like you have focus mitts, but you have gloves instead, obviously. So what we're going to do in the beginning is Maurice is going to jab at me, and I'm just going to catch. Now, I don't catch in front of my face, because if he jabs, I'm going to hit my face. So I jab just a bit out. You'll find that they'll naturally aim for that. Even if you're like in a fight and you put your hand up, they'll aim for it. But, so we're here, I'm just going to catch the jab. So you jab, I catch. I'm not responding at the moment. Okay? He jabs again, I catch. Jabs. Now I'm going to jab at him three times. Okay? Now I'm not doing any cadence. I'm not trying to do it 1, 2. I'm trying to make it a little bit mixed, so that way he actually has to respond. Now he'll go 3 jabs. Good. Okay, that's what I want to do first. Just learn to catch. Open hand. Backhand. Yeah, you use your backhand right now. You can, if you are here, you can use the front hand. Just note that it's kind of a weird distance at this point. Here, he jabs. I know about where he can hit. Well, I can hit him. If he's jabbing here, I can't hit him. Okay, make sense? So this is going to be a good distance measure. We're going to measure each other's distance. All right, cool. Now, there's another drill I want to do after we rep through some of these. It's called the moving Mitt drill, and it's a lot of fun, and it helps you jab without a tail. Everyone has one. So, but it helps you break it slowly. Now, the first one of the series now is jab, catch, jab. It's fun. Oh, yeah. So, okay. So Maurice jabs at me. I catch, and then return with a jab of my own. So you just catch it. Right now, I'm just gonna wait for him to catch. We're not just gonna bop him in the face. So he jabs at me. So bop, jab. Okay? He jabs me. This has a cadence. Bop, bop, bop. You know, he jabs, I catch, I jab. Boop. Okay. Just like that. We'll do it 3 times. So now I'll come in. That was more than 3, but just do it 3 times. Yep. Good, just like that. And you can move distance-wise out and in. That's fine. Okay? So right now we're just catching the jab and jabbing our arm. Okay? This drill is actually a lot harder than you think. It works on your coordination because a lot of times you'll get stuck in a cadence and if you don't know where you are, you'll just be catching a jab and you're just like, wow, I don't remember who started or what happened. That does happen. When I first started doing this drill, that pop, 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 like rocket socks and robots. So you have to find the cadence. You have to make it applicable. And seeing it applicable and applied, like I said, the UFC this weekend was awesome. All right, so the next one is voice jabs. I catch, and then I lead Dum Tek here. Just for now, be really light and just place it there. Just like that. So he jabs, I catch.
If I keep taking stuff?
You can, yeah. If you just want to jab with your hand, you can move however you want. Okay. So you jab. He steps back, I jab, or I pendulum in. It's going to be kind of like you're going to have to find the distance of it. Okay? So if I come at him, he catches with his other hand, and then he now attacks. Not simultaneous, you're catching and then doing it. Good. Simultaneous comes later. Nice. Come to me. Okay? That's the next one. So work that. This one you'll find flows a little bit better because you're not getting stuck on punching. You're catching and then kicking. Okay? So one side is jabbing and receiving the kick. The other side is catching and throwing the kick. So the next one now is going to be the catch and the Dum Tek, which means stomp kick. So when you are jabbing, make sure your knee is bent. Okay? So he jabs at me, I catch, and then step Dum Tek. So there's a couple different ways. This is a shoe art. So sometimes when he jabs, I catch, and I would hit here below the knee and scrape down and stomp the foot. Like, come on, bonk. Okay. Others, I catch, and just tap. Obviously, it doesn't take much to boom to through. And then hyperextend it. It doesn't take much. You can watch any UFC fight, and they'll go here, and you'll watch it hyperextend. And they're like, oh, technically it's not legal, but they say they're aiming for the crowd. It does the same thing. Okay, so he jabs, I catch, boom, Dum Tek. Again, boom. I can do it that side too, with the lead leg. Okay? Goes again. Switch around. So jabs, rear. Jabs, rear. Jabs, front. Okay? So what I'm doing is simply, in the front one, I'm lifting up here. In the rear one, I'm kind of leaning back here. Okay? Give it a shot. Come at you. I'll come at you. So catch, boom. That's it. Good. Good. Okay, any questions? Let's do it.
Yeah, tell you. Yeah. Should ask you about that.
How was the jab? Okay, that's what I think. Alright, so now the next one, we're going to move the Dum Tek up, aim for the body. Okay, so when he jabs, I catch, and then there. Okay, now this can either hit the hip or the chest. Now, there's a couple different ways. This could be called a foot jab, stop kick, or push kick. So in Muay Thai they call it Teep, and that's when I come up and push him back. A foot jab, it would just come up and a stop kick is it would just stop, like if he was coming in. Like stop. Okay, so he jabs, I catch, and yeah, up there. Okay? I'm gonna hurt my feet on these diamond dabs.
Whatever.
One more time.
Whatever. Yes.
Okay? Now, careful.
Back leg.
My diamond dabs, Michael.
Okay.
Your front leg.
Front leg, front leg.
Front leg.
Okay, front kick.
Yes. Okay? So I jab, up, he.
Okay, that's the one to snap.
Yeah, you can play with whichever one you want.
Okay.
So you
Push.
can do
Okay,
it
that's the one to push.
Front.
front leg only?
Front leg only for now.
Okay.
Okay, that's the stop.
Okay?
No, we did something different. We did something.
Tuck jab.
The
The hip, yeah.
yeah. The turn the foot. Or
You can turn your foot so that way you can hit it better.
side kick style or open? Yeah,
Open.
okay.
That's it. That'll dig in. That's it. Okay? Any questions there? If your flexibility isn't so high, aim for the hip. Okay? If you are fine on your flexibility, then aim for the body. But again, that's okay too. Because like what would actually happen, relax a bit, is I'd hit here and he'd bend. That's what normally would happen, especially if they're not expecting it. He knows it's coming, so he hits his bump,
Yeah.
but without knowing, you bend. Okay? Give it a shot. This is Planet Fitness, there's no intimidation. Alright, anyway. No grunting or sweating.
You started intimidating folks too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, so now we're gonna rear kick. So he
Yeah,
jabs.
this is
So before we were doing
this
this,
is the catch series. Or
yeah, jab catch series.
Jab catch series.
I never wrote that one.
Okay, yeah, I'm just trying to make sure because, like I said, we did this before. I'm trying to know if I wrote it down.
Okay, that's fine.
Jab
So
catch.
I catch, bum, and I'm gonna use my rear leg. So instead of going here, I'm gonna go higher, like you guys were doing. Bum. So this one you'll feel the real light push. So again, is if you try and go for like the straight push kick, a lot of times, if they're too slanted, I'll miss. Just go whoop, and then I'll get knocked down. So I flay my foot that way, so it hits here. Again, just like that. Again. Now he would attack me more square. So he's like that, he jabs, he's got that right there. So again, I get here. Right there, okay? Here's revenge time.
You know what I remember what we did was it was a double jump.
Yeah, that's the last.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Now you're good.
It's going through my head, man.
Yep. So I come, bop, rear. Little higher. That's it. Now I'm going to come in square. Again. That's it. Any questions? Woo. All right, let's go.
Trouble.
All right. Last one, and then we're going to do with the moving mid drill. But so he jabs, catch, and then a double jab.
There it is. There it is.
He caught the second one.
Yes, I like that.
Yeah, no, it works really well because they're like, oh. So he jabs, I catch, bump, jab, jab. Now double jab, there's a couple different ways to work it. You can pull it back, but that slows everything down. So normally when I jab, I'll come back halfway and re-jab and take a little cheat step. So it's kind of more penetrating. So I'll aim for your chest. And I push in, and it'll be fast. So one more time. There, and I'm angled out too. So I can come in with range. That's like, but one more time. Jab. Okay. I'll come at him. I jab. Catch. Jab. Jab. The moving mid drill. This will help. Don't stand in front of me.
Oh.
This will help break any habits that you might have, any tells. So what I do is I simulate a jab here. Good. That means he scored. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move the mid if I can read his punch. Okay? Now, I move it in 3 directions, not 4. The reason being is because sometimes you have a tendency to chase the mid. And if I do this, he'll jab and I will, and I'll eat it and it will taste back. So to simulate that, I go up. He doesn't chase me. So get there. Okay. So that's the idea. It gets rid of your tail. If you have one, bong, or bong. Anyone has a tail. My tail is like whoosh every time. You just listen for it. And I'm gone. Everyone has a different one. So this is a good way of breaking it. Again, don't go in front of your face because you'll